Hello, this is Andrew Phillips of Grove Medical Equipment Supply, Team Savage, as well as the Forest team of Above Ground Level Discs. I'm here today in celebration of the public release of the new Douglas Fir. I'd like to throw an all Douglas Fir round today. I'll even be doing some alternate shots here, different pin settings, at Riverfront Park in Roseburg, Oregon. It's a beautiful day today, so there's some folks around, so I'll be starting at hole 7. I'll be recording this round on one of my hand-drawn cards. So let's get this started. Thing is so awesome. Birdie. All right, that was a birdie. On hole 8, I usually throw a left-hand hyzer through the gap on the left. I'm going to try and do an anhyzer backhand on the right side. See if I can't get down there. It's a birdie. That was a birdie on 8. Usually on hole 9 I'm throwing a locust on that left side. It's a flat hyzer just to get down there into the pocket. We'll see what I can do with this. Not down there. A little short. Still learning how to putt with Douglas Fir. That's a par. That was a par. Could have used some more oomph to my putt, but you know, it is what it is. There's a slight headwind, so let's see what I can do. That was close. I definitely hit the window that I was wanting to. Let's see if I can can this putt. Just off by a little bit. I've noticed about the Douglas Fir is that it's pretty much like a squished ponderosa. It's a little bit faster, fades faster, has a thinner profiling, so it's got similarities to the ponderosa. It's one of the reasons why I like it. That was a par. I had a little bit of a towel fiasco. This green towel I use for most of the rough stuff, the majority of the time, jumps ship, which it usually does. I had to look for it. That was a par on the last one. Well, pulled it over way too much. Well, over here there are sacred mandos, and with that one I missed the mando. So I'll be adding an extra stroke. So right now I'm at 2 strokes on this hole. Everybody's waiting for some mowing action here. The grass is pretty wild. decided to toss their garbage, so I'll take care of that for them. For 4P. That was a sad bogey, very sad bogey. Let's see if I can do what I did earlier with this Alpine Douglas Fir. Put this thing so close earlier. First time throwing hole 12 with this one, and I parked it. I think I put a little bit too much over on it. You gotta be careful with these things. They're a little bit flippy. Alright, I gotta save this birdie. That's a birdie. That was a much needed birdie. Here on out, it's going to be some longer holes. 13's wide open, it's just a little bit long, so I got to hit the line I need with as much force I needed. 14 is a gap hitter, and then the rest are some longer ones. So I'll likely be trying to play those for par, except for maybe 17 I'll try and get a birdie for. Oh, and since I started on 7, it's all the way back in the forest again too, so those ones will be my favorite. Well, treated that one a bit wide, and I'll get up there. Ended up shanking it, focusing on power instead of release point and form, so an early flick. Not giving myself much of a chance here, am I? The righty flick, I was contemplating about its flippiness. I didn't want to turn it over and burn it to the ground. The release point was out there. Saved my par. And that for I am grateful. That putt for par was a little nervy for me. Yeah, I got a par nonetheless. Yeah. It's up there. It's almost a tree. Well, probably should have went with the turbo instead of the underhand. Had a bit more force than I needed. Somebody had left that sapling here, and I tried asking around from some of the groups that was there when it was left behind. They all said they didn't leave it behind. I hope somebody gets in contact with me so they can get it back. Unfortunately, that's going to be a bogey. I even posted about the sapling, and well, hopefully somebody gets in contact with me. I'd like to get it back to them. Alright, that was a bogey. There may be some more opportunities for me to get some birdies down the line. But for now, these are all long shots. They're so beautiful. I love the Douglas Fir so much. I'm so glad that they came out with that. Still gotta practice my anhyzers. Putter challenges can be pretty tough. Gotta get the right timing, right amount of pressure. Well, if I make that one, that'll be for bogey. I shouldn't have any issue with this. This should be fine. Coming out here with not a whole lot of practice, not today or even with this mold in particular. I've had more throws with this Douglas Fir than the new one. Well, I guess I'm getting a double bogey today. But it is what it is. In the end of it all, at least I'm still alive, and for that I am grateful. Double bogey. Well, that was a pretty vicious double bogey, but it's what happens if you're not hitting your lines. Hole 16, my goal is to try and put it straight down that hallway. I'll see. This is the first day I've brought this particular one out. I only got it yesterday, so it's just a baby. Pretty much felt it appropriate to put it on that angle. Had some weird wind going through. I didn't know if it was going to take and flip out on me and hit that oak right in the center, but at least I'm in the fairway, so I'm going to work with it. I'm going to try a righty backhand. Wasn't quite the line I envisioned, but it's down there. I'm going to get that par. Or not. That will be for bogey. Well, another bogey. It is what it is. Just like what I had said earlier, you know, it's you got to hit your lines and you got to make your putts. And it is what it is. Today I would like to showcase what I call ye olde hole 17 here at Riverfront Park. The tee box is right in front of the camera. It's an old dirt pad. It's got wood bordering, and it overlooks a slight slope from left to right, going downhill on 17's basket. Usually this doesn't get thrown because it's usually considered as a safety hazard, but there's nobody here at the moment, so I'm going to showcase this hole. Well, try to. Fortune of releases. It's another one of those things. It is what it is. One of the things I was talking about, like on hole 13, you put a lot on it, just turns right over. Alright, I gotta save my par. Well, guess I'll be going for a bogey. Between having a short drive, having a short up shot, short putt. Today is a beautiful day. I'm excited to play some doubles later. I'll definitely be using these. Tack another bogey on. I will have my revenge. Show off. The oldie 18 here. It's another dirt pat. The original hole is a wooden post that's all the way down the fairway. I'm gonna have to pause this. Got somebody in my fairway. Might be able to now. It's up there for me to try and get a par with. Yep, sometimes that's the way it is.
Well, it's all right. It didn't bother me, you know.
Yeah, for par.
There's discs. Innova makes discs out there that
Hey, check this out.
copy dynamic.
I got this in yesterday. These things are pretty flippy. You might like one of those.
Is that a mid?
It is a 4-speed. It's
Approach.
it's
Cut and
it's
approach.
a Douglas Fir.
Cut and approach.
It's a Douglas Fir. You'd probably like it. All right, that was a par. See if I can get this, have enough air to get done.
That's that putter you were telling me about?
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Got some folks behind me. Bit more than I needed. Par on one. For hole 2, I'll be shooting an alternate that's usually used for glow rounds. Let's see what I can do. Gotta get up over the hill and towards 16th back. Bit low. Need some more air. You gotta get up over this hill in order to get up. It's a slight incline upward. Also low. We shall see. Wasn't quite as close as I want it to be. Just a bit long. A little bit shorter, would have smashed on the right side of the chains. It'll be for bogey. Just like its cousin, you gotta give the Douglas Fir enough air in order to fly. Ponderosa is fairly similar.